Yeah. No, sadly, those are going away soon. I've been told.
What's that?
Why?
What are?
Probably because we want you to buy AccuCath. I don't
What are?
know.
No, probably. Everybody save them. Save them.
Yeah.
Save them.
Yeah.
So start saving your IV cats from the kids.
Because they're going
away.
No.
I think. I've been told that. I don't know if that's really true.
Jeff said so.
Yeah. Don't quote me though. So
We'll write
anyway,
Mr. Bard.
that's what's that?
We'll write Mr. Bard.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Uncle Charlie.
That only works if you use the needle guide, right? I mean,
No.
it works, but you have to adjust it yourself if you freehand.
Yes.
Okay.
You mean like the angle and stuff?
Yeah, for it to tell you the purchase of in the vein.
Oh no, because either way, it just depends on the catheter length. So it doesn't matter if you've got a needle guide use or not. Because like for example, like I could still take this probe with the little triangle right there, looking my way, right? So it's facing me, and I could, if this was tabletop, if you don't mind, real quick.
Now,
I could take the needle and just say, okay, I know what length of catheter I'm using. I know my vessel's at 1 centimeter, and then boom, and you go in. Does that make sense?
Yeah, what I'm thinking of is if you're going back a little, so you're basically tunneling a little bit in the sub-Q, you have to adjust for that.
Oh yeah, you would want to adjust. Yeah. Oh, but you're saying if you're stuck in the needle guide, that.
No, if you freehand
Yep.
and you want to get down below something for the skin insertion, and so you drop back a little bit from the vein and you go more through the sub-Q than you would normally,
Yeah.
then you have to account for that.
yes.
Yes.
Okay.
You're talking about tunneling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we call it like walking it in.
Yeah.
So.
Probably would do a whole lot of tunneling with peripherals just because of catheter length.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Yeah. And ultimately, if you're in that needle guide, I mean, all that's going to do, if we're tunneling back with that, I'm just trying to make sure I'm tracking with you, but if we're going back with the vessel and we're just tracking with it, and you're freehanding it, right? And then at that point, you're still going to be with the vessel, and even if you kind of go backward from it, and then you come back with the probe and your needle set, then you'll find that tip right in the middle of the vessel.
Yeah.
So I think you'd be all right. So,
Yeah.
and then. To your point, thank you. To kind of add on to that part though, so let's say we have assessed with this vessel, and we know we're going to go at like 1 centimeter, and we have plenty of catheter in the vessel. We just pop that off, and then we'll take the deeper needle guide because we have it at 1, and then we're actually just going to pop this open, triangle to the little triangles that you see on aligned with the needle guide, and then. Since this is aligned at 1.25, what I have to do is just slide that over and let it click into place.
Cool.
And then now
that's what you do.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
that's what.
Like I said, let's start from the beginning.
It's now at 1.
I never knew they slid.
I didn't do that.
So look, you can slide it. Let's say it was 1.5.
Well, you want to get in the middle. Oh my God.
Well, I know, but I was
So that way you're in the middle. Everyone see that?
You can do that.
We're good? You can see it.
That's perfect.
So let's say you're like,
Yeah.
you know what?
Whoever watches this is going to have a headache.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. But if you don't like the needle guides, just slide it right off.
Oh, it comes off.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love it already.
So.
Yes.
If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't.
Oh
You
my
can still
gosh, see, look at all
tailor it
this
to
stuff.
what you like. So,
You guys should be here.
so real quick, for the settings, you have your image here. You can do sharp or smooth.
Oh, that's awesome.
You can do volume if you like the volume high or low. There, it's off right now if you like to hear the clicks.
Yeah.
So there, that's pretty loud. Date and time, that should be all good. And then you can calibrate if you want, and then there's information, that's just stuff. Advanced mode is your catheter length. So if you could tell me right now what catheters you never use, is that the only one you use?
Yeah. Generally.
Okay.
If we're doing ultrasound.
So then watch, I'll just do one, I'll just click 1.75.
They are 1.88.
Well, they're 1 3/4 inches.
The ones from our.
You use the B-Bron intercam from ours. Do you ever use anything else like a BD Insight AutoGuard or a Smith's Protect ID or Advanced ID? Okay. So I'm just clicking the 1.75. And do you like to have the percentage or the length in the vessel? So like, do you want it to say like 54% of 1.75, or do you want like, what's that?
Isn't it the same?
No. I mean, you could, it's just like length, you could have like 0.6, or you could have 56%.
Yeah, percentage makes sense.
So we can keep it at percentage. And then units, it shows us gauge versus millimeter, 20 gauge versus whatever the 20 gauge catheter is, millimeter wise. And then length is inches or millimeters, and most people like the inches.
So instead of the percentage, what would the length tell us?
Length would be like if you had 1.75 and let's just say you went down 1 centimeter, even though we have to account for the epidermis and stuff like that, it would show you like 1.
In the vein itself?
Yeah, even though it's probably a guess by my part because you have to go through the skin, but essentially it's 1 centimeter out of, if it's 1 centimeter deep and you have a 1.75, it'll show you 0.75 inches instead of
In the vein.
percentage of vessel,
I want percentage.
or into the vessel.
That
Okay.
makes more sense to me.
Okay, cool. So that's set for you. So now, when you go back to basic, oh, see, it's not doing it because I popped it off too many times. Sometimes it'll actually have a little, if this happens, what helps is putting a little saline either on the patient or on the gel cap, and then the box will go off, or I'll just kind of scan a little bit and it'll pop off. There we go. So, there's my vessel right there.
Nice.
So that's at 0.5. Does someone want to hit advanced for me real quick?
I got the IV cath right here.
There you go. So based on your 1.75 inch catheter, and this is at 0.5 centimeters, I'm going to have about 76% of the catheter in me.
That's cool.
That is cool.
That's good.
Why do we care about that? Because we want more than half.
The other,
In the vessel.
Risk of infiltration.
if you do go to the
If you had
preview
more
plus, we'll
catheter in
answer
there.
that question. The preview plus allows you to freeze it, so that may be advantageous. And then of course you've got USB stuff in here that you could actually save it as well. So that may be something of interest. I don't know. But and then of course from a powering standpoint, the power button's off to the side, and you can hit standby, power off, or cancel. So if we can't, I'll cancel for right now. What else? And by the way, these are just your color coordination, just like you do on the SiteRite 6, these icons below. It's just giving you a nice visual aid to say, hey, if I have a 20 gauge, that's what it's going to look like in the vessel.
That's a scale.
In the Omni cell.
It's just kind of a nice visual aid to say, hey, again, it's like the icons on the side of the SiteRite 6 when you have your vessel for the
Do we have everything we need to be able to start using that?
Great question. I don't know. I mean, do you have gel caps?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That aren't expired.
But one machine's not working or something?
Well, this one's not charging, so once it's dead, it's dead. But I'm gonna take a look at that for you guys.
I'm gonna take it to Brack right now.
We have one at Brack. There's 2 at Brack.
Yeah.
I need to use one at Brack.
So if you have to take that other one back, just bring us the new version. It won't count anybody.
Yeah, or bring it as a lump.
I'll do what I can.
He's
Forget
our
that it's
reviewer.
Yeah.
The negotiator.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't count.
Questions, comments, concerns?
Where's the
Is that-
plug for it? How do you
Oh,
charge
sorry.
it?
So right here,
Important question.
right there, just plug it in right there, and it's got this little preview box, so you can literally just plug it in. The other thing is
It
that
hadn't been plugged in.
Oh, hasn't it? It used to be.
so you can use it just like that. You don't have the stands, right? You just have the tripod.
Yeah, we
Right?
just have the tripod, yeah.
Okay, so there it is.
Yeah, there's some tripod part back.
Boy, all those people with the vein finders
So-
are gonna be jealous of us.
So,
They see our toys.
so this is just your typical tripod, like you would
We're
for
gonna
any
have to carry them
camera.
in cars, though.
And then you just tripod it out and put it on the tabletop, and then rock and roll whether you're same side or across the venues. Or
Well, I mean, if you don't take it up with you.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
the thing. Oh look, they're so new that their screen cover was on still.
We've never used them. We
Yeah.
couldn't figure it out.
Well, hey, if you've never been, even in service on it,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to use it either.
So maybe we should start charging it, keeping it charged, and then put it on the cart for every day when we head out.
Yeah.
And
Or-
I think putting it in the drawer, in the bigger drawer somehow would be
Yeah.
more, because somebody can just take that and walk away with it thinking,
Yeah.
I've seen them use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just drop it.
Well, they don't know what it would be, but I'm saying they could pick up the case and just walk away.
And then just
Yeah,
keep
well,
the
and-
supplies in the cart for.
Yeah, and if you have a
eBay.
peripheral IV request and you go,
Right.
set someone up, you can take this and go do the peripheral IV and then come back.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, Daniel.
I apologize for being.
Daniel's
Oh,
here.
hey, Daniel.
All right.
Were you working?